Welcome, friends of Japanese prints. I'm Dieter Manschura, manager and owner of the Artelino company, and we sell Japanese prints in weekly online auctions on our website www.artelino.com. Today I want to present you a print design by Hasui Kawase. Hasui Kawase was the leading Shinhanga artist for landscapes in the first half of the 20th century. And Hasui, he was famous for snow scenes, for night scenes, and for rain scenes. And in this print, you have, it's dark, it's nearly night, so we could nearly call it a night scene. And you have rain. And I want to start this video now with a question for you. A real challenge. Well, imagine you were in a college or you're at school and your teacher, your art teacher asks you, okay, please paint a scene, a narrow lane, in rain. And it must be distinctive that everybody recognizes, hey, it's a rainy day, it's raining. How would you do it? All you have available is a pen and pen colors or watercolors, yeah. To be quite frank, I couldn't do it. Impossible. But I'm now telling you how Hasui plus his artisans, the carvers, the guys who carved the block, plus the printer, how they did it. Overall, there are 3 tricks. Tricks in apostrophes. Yeah. The first one is quite simple. Look at that design. There you see that small person. The small person is holding an umbrella. Yeah. Look at the rain scene designs of Hasui, and you will see that very, very often in his designs. Like this, our mind immediately associates that with rain. Okay, that is the trick applied, number 1. Number 2, how rain was already shown in ukiyo-e, in prints from the 19th century. These artists, they made small, thin lines coming down from above, indicating rain. And not enough. By the angle of this line, they also indicate how strong the wind is. Okay, there, like this, you can get the impression, okay, is it a slight rain or is it pouring down, raining cats and dogs? Is there a strong gusty wind? And when you look at this design, you see a slight diagonal. And look at the person holding the umbrella. When you walk in the rain and it's storming heavily, let's say here from the left, you hold the umbrella like that. No wind, you hold it more or less straight up. Yeah? That is number 2. And now comes number 3. When it's raining, you have puddles on the ground. Or when you have a stone pavement, you have a flat water film over the pavement. And this gives a reflection like a mirror, or a reflection like a pond. And now look at the design. Yeah, here it's basically designed as if the whole small lane is filled with a thin film of water. There you see the grid of the window. It's reflected in the water, and you see some kind of lines. Slight wind going over the water. That means you have slight waves, and this is what this indicates. And when you look at the print design, our mind has the impression, hey, that's really a rainy day and it's unpleasant to go outside, and there's full of water. The houses nearby are reflected. Well, so much about how, in my view, Hasui plus his artisans, how they created this impression of rain. The Shinhanga art movement is famous for creating impressions and moods with their images. Okay, so much about rain, my friends. Now let's talk a little bit about this monument, Bell Tower in Okayama. Okayama is the capital of Okayama Prefecture. And well, Bell Tower, the Japanese title of this print, that is kanetsuki-de. Okayama was nearly completely destroyed during World War II. That was in June 1945 when B-29 bombers of the US fleet dropped their bombs over Okayama, and the Okayama castle was completely erased. It was rebuilt in 1964 as a beaten structure, actually with air conditioning and elevators inside. So great tourist attraction. However, the bell tower was not rebuilt, also completely destroyed, and it doesn't exist anymore. I tried to find old photos on the internet. I Googled like mad. I went over pages and pages, and interesting, you find a lot of this design image by Hasui, but I couldn't find one old photo of this bell tower. Well, so much. Of course, I forgot to mention that we have this wonderful print by Hasui in our current auction. And if you're interested in Hasui Kawase in general, we have a wonderful feature on our website. When you're signed up, when you're registered, you can use something that we call Artist Alert. There you can select an artist, Hasui for instance, or several artists. And when we have a new auction, and we have a new auction every week, the auction ends always on Sunday, 8 p.m. our time. And when you use this Artist Alert, okay, our system will send you out an automatic email with the images of the prints by your favorite artists and tell you, hey, in our catalog, we currently have one or two prints offered by Hasui or by whomever, and you don't have to skim through the 150 items of our catalog. Okay, so much for today, my friends. Thanks for watching, thanks for your patience, and I would be pleased to see you in our auctions and would be pleased to see you in our next video. Goodbye and take care of yourself.